Here we go. A bit later today. I'm like 30 minutes late. Lost time. Wait a second, my lower here like this, yes. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue exactly where we left off yesterday. And we need to fix our clergy for our science. And let me check if everything works here with Discord. Yes, it does. Sorry, I just need to... Wait a second, that doesn't... Forgot to share the link today. Yeah, so we are going to continue building up our army. We saw that we had a bit of deficits. We also saw that we lacked manpower. And we are now in the age of Reformation, which has caused us problem in regards to our religious unity here. So we got close to some kind of disaster in regards to our religious unity. We need to get it to above 90%, I think, to be safe. So we're going to do this. And then from there on, let's see what we want to do. Okay, my Discord doesn't want to work apparently on my laptop, so it doesn't matter. We are going to just continue here. And also what we want to do is build up our religious aspects here. So we are going to have the next one in a few months. And I noticed, or rather I forgot actually. So we got new laws here, new reforms. And actually I want to change one here. I'm probably going to change the autocracy here into, I think I saw that the mandatory bureaucrat education is tempting. We're also going to get a new government reform. Could also go, for example, into exchange of ideas here. Also tempting. I think that was it though. We want to max out literacy of our common people there, so I think that's the only source we have. Yeah, I think that's the only one. So we are going to take the idea, or the run with the literacy, relatively soonish. And now to get started here, we still don't have any of the institution unlocked, but we saw that it will probably be the global trade here, which is going to hit us first. We have 8% of it and 2% of confessionalism. And so now the big question is, what else do we maybe want to do here? So the question is, why is that weird sound effect here? We definitely take the lead output and the copper output here and tin. Yeah, and after that, let's see. So we're going to continue here. And actually, we should switch to our guys here, so we can use this one again to, for example, convert something to help out with that. For example, the Lithuanian miner here. Probably a good idea. And this one should stay. Cracking down on the Prussian guys here. And we can also soonish change our assimilative of Altmark here. It should be fine as well. Oh, we got a new sun again. We do have money, which we're going to save up. But yeah, the paper states is heavily expanding on... I saw that last time. But at the end of the episode, when I flicked around a bit, we see here that we have... that they have a lot of colonies, which is quite funny, to say the least. 1 second, why? Yeah, so they have a lot of colonies here, which is pretty funny. And also they do have colonial subjects already. I think it was in here. We see that they have the colony of St. Helena, and they had the colony of Cape Verde, Jaguar, and Caniola. No, Caniola is a country, but yeah, they do have stuff already. Now we are waiting for these military buildings to finish. We do have quite some here. Also, we are making the city upgrade in Berlin currently. So we're waiting for this one as well. And of course we have to see what of these rebels will actually be noteworthy. Ooh, centralization. Tax efficiency and monthly control. That's good. Okay, for some reason my Discord doesn't want to work. It doesn't... second. Does it mean because I'm still logged in here, so I can cancel that? Maybe it has to do with my other computer being in Discord, I don't know. A bit wild. Or did an update fail? I don't know. Okay, so the cannons are really taking a long time here. These, how they are called, cannon makers. Surprisingly long. What we also continue going to do now is to max out our RGOs further. We have been doing that for a while now. But we can see that our provinces are growing, so profits are going up. But I'm actually going to max out everything which is above 0.1 here, just to produce, increase the raw materials in our country. Because we need more... Ooh, we get someone. Because we just need the raw materials in our state here. Let's call it like this. So currently... Not sure why it doesn't work. We have pirates. Wagner Fjord, Fence Fjord, and Trondheim Fjord. Nah, I'm not going to care about those. We only care about our borders here. UK is... No, we don't have a problem from this. What does it do? Advantage, okay. Yeah, our control and our proximity is a big problem still. But I guess it's fine. We have our local control from the bailiffs that we made here. So it helps a bit. I'm not sure why it doesn't help here. The bailiff is here. Ah, the fastest path is here. Okay, maybe we need to build some more roads here before we continue there. Block has insulted us, which we can't attack because it's a vessel. Which is always funny. Okay, Altmark I think is fine now, so we can switch and assimilate somewhere else. We need to get rid of some of these culture rebels here, so Prussia still has to go. Which means we have to look at stuff like Vamia here to Chola. Let's do... Oh wait a sec, Danzig has a lot of population. Let's do Danzig here. Get them converted. And the Catholics, I'm not sure how we can befriend them further. Maybe through stability, that's why we are investing heavily still. But I'm not sure if there's anything else we can do. But they are only 0.11, so they will never finish, because we can hammer down on them if need be. Oh no, wait a second, we already do this. And we have a 90 military guy on it. So it's actually something we have to consider. And we... Policy cost, cultural tradition, construction speed, national assemblies. What does it do? Government reform. No, we don't care. There's something we can do for tolerance. We can get the power projection. Probably not bad. And supply lines here. Can't hurt either. So yeah, in this episode we are going to mostly focus on economy stuff. We're going to build our army up, and maybe we can find something to conquer. Saxony is still independent? They are. That would be a prime target for expansion because of Magdeburg here, of course. And also all these... Wait a second, did my hotkey disappear? Where is my river net? Yeah, it disappeared. Why did my hotkeys get removed? That's funny. So yeah, this river we have here, so we definitely want to conquer into Poland here for the proximity purposes. And then also, of course, here, we do have most of it already here. So yeah, Saxony maybe is the next target, actually. So, and then Magdeburg, of course. Who do we have as ally currently? Only Denmark. Because apparently we lost Austria again, but we can offer them an alliance if we want to. Which we should. Ooh, France is having a massive revolt, a peasant revolt. So yeah, welcome to the Age of Reformation here. Getting new course. And now we pick the alliance again. Oh, we can't. Why not? Dishonored alliance. Ah, yeah, we didn't help them. Right, there was something. Whoopsie. Alright, can we are almost positive, so maybe next month here. Our opinion of Austria must be greater 0. It is greater 0, but probably has to be larger than 1. That would be typically. So let's see. I still can't do it. They have +10. We do have an opinion greater than 0. +2. Weird. We could try to ally someone else as well. Not sure who. We would need someone who has decent troops. Muscovy has 50,000. Principality of Kiev here has 70,000. Maybe you. Maybe Kiev, because we don't care about the east, that far east currently. So why not? Let's continue building our RGOs. Why is the filter reset again? Doesn't make sense. So we're going to build everything. Oh, wait a second. We didn't have the market filter removed. So now we see that there's a lot more we can construct. And hopefully that will help us to bid. Okay, we can have an aspect again. And we're going to take here the one with 10%. Where are you? No, it's +5. Here, +10. Translated Bibles. Here we go. So now we have +15% max literacy. And we get also more towards in innovativeness again. Which is good. Well, I could be invite settlers. I mean, I invite settlers to live and work in our country. Okay, we can do this? Why? Why can we do this? Oh, Prussian patriots are dying down now. Rush of merchants. We can either get burger trade capacity or trade advantage. In this case, we take the extra merchants. More capacity means more trade going on, actually. Ah, now my Discord is working. So okay, now finally share my stream. Give me a second. My streams. Why so slow? Doesn't like me today. So. Where's the channel? Here we go. Okay, now we can continue. We're already episode 6. Wow. That's impressive. Now, of course, we are going to have massive shortages of labor here. So, a lot of laborers will not have a job currently. But that's fine. If we have maxed out our RGOs, we can afterwards check out what we maybe want to do in regards to... Ooh. Oh yeah, we are going to develop the interior here. Gets us +2 towards land. And we have urban building costs reduced. So definitely. And tax exemption, no. Change policy, mercenary army to... Oh no, we should switch to mercenary army. Definitely no. Definitely no. We can reduce the burger tax, which is probably fine, right? Oh no, it's our biggest income. That wouldn't be nice. Maybe we can just get through it. We have 49%, so we don't need to bribe anyone. Wouldn't that be perfect? Yeah, our rebellions are dying out again, slowly. It's only the Catholics now which are left. Yeah, there we go. We get 5% support. Problem solved. We also have still more French League. What's that? No idea. Can't make an alliance with you? No. Too far away or something. We have proof opinion here. Yes, we can. For whatever reason, we can't ally Berlin. Austria. So now, I'm going to wait a bit before we do urban constructions here. Save up some cash, and then we use it. Coming of age. Okay, and who could we ally? We could ally Sweden. We don't want that because we are allied with Denmark, so they wouldn't like this. I probably want to ally the Principality of Kiev here. As soon as they want us to ally, which is not yet. But now let's get building some urban stuff. And the printer's shop is actually still the one of the most profitable ones. So Berlin now has a cap of 24. Does it make sense to have paper here? Because we have fiber crops in the province, so the answer is yes. So let's just max that out. Oh, what did I do now? Paper workshop. Paper workshop. Oh, that's books. And we have 52% here. Strong guilds. I think there's not a synergy effect for these buildings here. Maybe if you produce one of these goods here. So we're also going to max out the printers here itself. And then of course also the merchants. And that's probably enough for the moment. So in here we can still upgrade merchant quarters apparently. So we do this. Same here. And that's basically all our money, probably. Yeah, they're soon gone already. And you can push some of these industries here. Yeah, good. That's more or less all the money we have. more education problems. Diplomatic. Okay, there's the tech gone. We are still away from the age, right? So we do have 8% here. 24%. Okay, 24%, 8% here. So we could. So we should save up cash and then we can embrace global trade. We can also wait for 12 months here to save up some stuff. So we don't need to invest right away. I'll read the science here. So we can save up 12 points. 12 months, not 12 points. I definitely have to change the settings that we don't see these updates from the paper states here all the time. And we should also bribe our pastors here to get them higher again. We could consider to give them something also to push their happiness level further up. Like this one for... No, this doesn't give happiness. Maybe religious administration. Nah, it's all not that great. Strength of fate, of course, isn't bad. Where are we currently with communalism? We are on the direction to communalism. Which I do like. Town and gone. We side with the townsfolk, of course. And we do have 7 saved up. Yeah, just a few months and then we can actually already take the next institution. Then the big question is, what do we research from there? I don't think there's anything in here which is urgent. Army morale attrition cost isn't bad. Probably want to take this eventually. Maritime presence 10%, also not bad. And maybe we can do this later. We don't have to do it now. So it's rather wait so that we can take the new institution. Oh, bubonic plague. Yeah, we never invested a lot into disease resistances, so hopefully it doesn't spread too much. So we don't lose too much here. Okay. And here we are, we can actually embrace a new institution. 20 stability, that's cheap. So let's pick global trade. There we go. And now we can check out what we can research from this. So trade maintenance first, of course. Then we can go into industry upgrades here. Ah, there's a cloth workshop down here. Oh, do I have the mod on? Because I'm starting to mod stuff. Maybe I have that on. That would be unfortunate. Did something change here? Yeah, I have my changes on. I think that's why this is bugged now. I have to... Yeah, I have to restart. I have to deactivate. I have to go to the main menu. So let's actually save this, because I'm trying to change stuff in the tech tree. So let's go to the main menu. Doesn't impact us a lot, but yeah, I have it on, which was bad. So I'm experimenting with tech changes currently. Trying to restructure the tech tree and experimenting experimenting in how that exactly works. Like, the changes. It's not going that well so far. It's not going that well. Luckily, these changes that I did so far are not really tremendous. The only thing you saw is that the research tree is slimmer, which is not for me, but it's something I imported. There's a question here. Okay, I think we... Come on, load faster. I don't like the 100% Microsoft loading screen. It reminds me of when I was installing games and Windows in the 90s. When the research bar jumped back and forth. Oh, good old memories. Okay, so we were here. We picked global trade. So as you can see, it's much further apart again, which is the vanilla setting, which I'm definitely not going to keep. I'm not sure that we actually make beer. We definitely make tools. We don't have a lot of iron and any kind of mining actually. But maximum RGO size is tempting. Military tactics. Legislative efficiency. Geheimer Rat, very important. And then we do have over here maritime presence again. Port authority is doing what? Trade capacities, okay. Trade maintenance again here. Yeah, I'm not really convinced about the left part as of yet. Instead, we are going to hunt for the tactics here. So that we get the military tactics for our army. Being 10% better is a lot of losses that we can prevent. And actually the plague is ravaging our south here. It's fine though. We should survive this. Civil war, really? Fine, we are going to help you, or rather we are going to let our vessel help you. The most important what the changes are that we just took from the government reforms, and no, we didn't do the government reform yet, but we did the to start ignoring the Treaty of Perugia. Okay, so our capacity, our maximum literacy capacity is now 51% for our laborers. 51%, so we are really well off. Okay, close these modifiers, please. We could raise levies, we are not going to do this. Instead, we are going to just wait and see what happens here. And we still don't have manpower, because we probably just... We still need to reinforce, that's the problem. So let's cut that down again. Also the fort maintenance. Slow negotiations, okay. Why did it go up now? We just reduced the army maintenance. What is this? Now it's minus 1000? I reduced the army maintenance, why? Do I need to understand this? What's going on here? What's going on here? Catholic thinker. Bye-bye. We don't need you. Do we have losses here somewhere, which we shouldn't have from whatever is going on? I don't get it. Armies reinforcing. We don't have armies here. Our army is sitting on Berlin. Oh, are we too large? Do we have attrition or something? Yeah, the unit rate is too large. So we have to half our troop here. Move that over there. And then we are going to make a second army. That was the reason. So we took attrition here. And Friedrich gets the other job. Yeah, that will explain why we had the manpower problems here. Jesus. Why does it not tell me that I had that? Yeah, now it will go up again. Urbanization. Yeah, definitely we are going to invest 12 ducats into this. Okay, what are we going to get? We're going to get lead output, iron output, gems output, subject income, RGO size, institution growth, military tactic. Pretty attractive. It's definitely very attractive in the mix of great things. And our rebels, the Catholic rebels are... We can switch you over again. So convert some of those low percentage provinces. You are assimilating. You're going to continue. You can actually stop cracking down on the Prussians, and instead we can crack down on the Zealots here. Because we are not going to allow Christian Catholics back into the realm. And we don't need legitimacy. We could use prestige though. And we can already do something... Oh, unmarried. Of course, we are going to marry back into Denmark here. Yeah, we have massive amounts of lacking laborers in our empire now from the RGO expansion, which isn't a problem in my eyes. So we're going to continue expanding this. Just get everything maxed out that we have. Maybe only the... Maybe not these ones here. There we go. And the next step is that outside investing into cities again, which we probably should do with the merchant quarters again. So keep expanding these ones. And we still have some left here. So we should do this. Yeah, we don't have the money. We don't have the money. Glory for Hohenzollern. Use it to strengthen the throne. We don't have throne. Take more prestige again. And we do need a diplomat here. There we go. So soon we are going to build more army again. Purely due to the fact that we need more again. So only 26,000 is not enough. And what did we get here? Embezzler. Really? That's bad. We're going to revoke our autocracy here now. And also pick up the... Where was it? There was one tech we wanted. Mandatory bureaucrat education. This one. So that we can go even further into innovation now. Oh, we lost even this guy? Why? We need military. Let's take Melanchthon, I'm not sure. So money is good. Constructions are ongoing. After urbanizing a bit further, we go into army again. We research towards the tactics. And maybe we can eat Saxony next, or we can maybe risk a war against either Poland or Bohemia. One of those has to go soon. We don't want to annoy them further. On the other hand, we get +5 to humanists. 100 Catholic programming. So it's 6. Let them go. Just let them go. It's in our interest currently. We are now at 75%, so it's going up quickly. It's really good. And we wanted to bribe our pastors here, actually multiple times, to finally get a bit better research again. Because they are now at 32, so that was 10% more output. We're going to do one more bribe on them. And that should help them here. Yeah, there we go. We definitely also want more loyalty again on them. No, we don't want you. Okay, manpower is positive again. I think there's this one technology that we can get here, the Kammergericht. Where was it again? Here. The Geheimer Rat, not Kammergericht. It only gives burger and nobility. It doesn't give us factors. Which is sad. Very sad. So the question is, what do we want in as an alternative here? If we don't go this direction, I think it would be worth to investigate what kind of these workshops we actually have. I think we have a lot of tools workshops, so maybe we should go for the upgrade. And oh, food production plus 10%. Let's pick this one up as well. So we want pottery, glasswork. Saltpeter we don't make, tools or beer. So that's something we want to investigate here, what might be worth it. So we can sort by amount here. We can see that we have like a lot of spinners guild, marketplaces, armories, temples, libraries. And then it's a printer shop, which we already upgraded. Printer and paper workshop, tailor's guild, and then it's a tools guild actually. We still have a lot of paper guilds to upgrade into printers, right? Yeah. Oh, paper manufacturing? We have that unlocked already? No, 5, sorry. 3 here. Paper workshop. Yeah, we have to upgrade those 40 remaining still into that. By the way, a big question we should always ask ourselves is, what are we actually trading? And what is making us money? The Berlin market here is trading a lot of gold, furs, silver, tools. So it's not even the books that we produce. Which is interesting, because I thought we are making a lot of books here. We have a lot of timber, we have wool, livestock, cloth, paper. Yeah, we are making a lot of paper. And we do have a lot of demand from our printers. And the printers, of course... Oh no, it's paper, it's not books. Books, we have a demand... we are selling books. Okay. That's an export good from us. Fine. You can also get the next institution already. So let's wait a bit. Which one will that be? Confessionalism. We get 3 stability. Actually, so we can take it now. Let's take it. Let's investigate it if we maybe want to change path a bit. Confessionalism, more conversion speed. Tax efficiency, trade capacity. That's all attractive. Tax efficiency again here. Tolerances. Cabinet seat. Aha. Lumber output, also very important for us. Tolerance of heretical legitimate. I can't pronounce it. This. I want to get the technology, the military tactics first. And then afterwards we switch into confessionalism. We can actually skip the 10% food. I think that's not that important here. So we are going to remove this one. Instead, we take the workshop for tools because we need them. The other ones are not that important. Yeah, we're currently here now. And then we go over to government reform here. We don't need anything of that. Centralization. Yes. Forest centralization. And then we go into conversion. Effective cost of tax efficiency. And then here. Tax efficiency, trade capacity. There we go. I think that's a good path for now. That will take us a long time until that is done. However, go here. However, what's really good for us now is we do have 49% from average literacy already. Oh, wait a second. There was something we wanted to change because Bohemia forced that on us. We wanted to get back our court language, right? Yeah, we are still forced to be French here. Because there's 20 stability. So that's the next we are going to save up for. Because I think that's going to get us bonuses as well. I'm not sure which one is mentioned here. Somewhere it was mentioned what it gives me. I remember something that it was like, if the trading language, you get trade capacity. God, language family. Yeah, we are going to take this next. Oh, we have this one again. Sponsor university. Not bad. Race noble sponsored mercenaries. Nursery company appears. Plus 10 towards aristocracy. I mean, getting the aristocracy bonus isn't bad. What do we get from it again? Discipline. Right. But I don't think we need to do this. Great expedition. Trade capacity plus 4, that's not a lot. But we get happiness. Armory. I think we're going to do armory because we are out of manpower. That's something we really need. We could consider doing a law change here if something is worth it. Doesn't look like it. Nothing can be changed here. No, I think this is all good. So we are going to... we could consider going after these guys here. So we can pull in Denmark, of course. We're definitely stronger. Saxony, Brabant, Upper Bavaria, and the Rhine. We already know these kind of wars. But they have a lot of levies, and we do have massive forces of regulars here, but we don't have the manpower to do this. So every loss we take, we can't replenish. So I think we should delay this for a while, until we have better manpower again. So we should also build more armories again. Armories here. Oh, we are almost maxed out on those. And these ones are not allowed to construct because of culture, right? Alright. Yeah, it's not primary or accepted culture, which means we are going to send you over here to to Vorpommern. There we go. Is there anything else we can do for military? Training fields. Right, we can make more training fields. But that's easy. Let's just throw a lot of cash into it. Oh, we can't even make that many. But they are going to get us each plus 10 manpower. Yeah, that's a lot. 10 manpower for our massive army. Here we go. Okay. Let's check our market again, because I'm a bit worried about the fact that we maybe are overburdening our market with military goods, in regards to so that we are making them pricey. Maybe somehow market price difference here. Sort by price difference. Why is that button to the okay? Whatever. Yeah, pearls, rice. Okay, these are all luxury goods we don't care about. What's that? Lead, rice, saffron, copper, tar. Definitely. We have a deficit of books again. We have been expanding book production like crazy already. But okay, we can do it further. No problem. So it's the paper workshop here. Yeah, paper workshop. And we are just going to... maybe not like here, and here. And now we're out of money again. We have to keep an eye on building capacities. Yeah. Brandenburg is over cap already. And there we get more armories again. We should also upgrade Brandenburg to a city now, when we have the cash. Just to get more capacity for our cities again. Wow, stability cost, really. Because we see here now that we are fine again with plus 100. The other cities are still fine. Potsdam is also almost over the cap now. So we should actually upgrade both of them. We have religious turmoil. No, we don't. Because we are decent, but we have -2 heretical beliefs. And the end conditions are... no, wait a second. Is it active or it's not active? Because nothing is green here. But we are getting quickly towards 90 religious unity now. Yeah, 77 we have reached. And converting to... what? We will remove translated Bibles as a religious aspect? No. Definitely not. Feel free to ask questions or anything, or chat. I can read the chat, I will answer. So feel free. Yeah, we're going to definitely expand the upgrade Brandenburg here. Count city, we can't. So we are overcapped with buildings, but we can't make more buildings because we... That's bad. How do we do this now? I mean, what does count towards the buildings? Do the... what is that? That's a mason. Does the mason count towards this? Or is it only the urban buildings? How do we... 53. The mason on it here? Yeah, here. Eh. So we can't build laborer buildings here either. That would be tempting though. And we can build some and just get over the cap temporarily, it's fine. But we need to attract 5,000 more people here. Problem is that attraction goes down when we go over cap. What we can do is upgrade these ones here. Move away from the clergy. Oh, that's already enough, probably. From the book production. Conviction of Captain Grumman. We are going towards humanism, definitely. Here we go. Assimilating Vorpommern is also progressing nicely now. And we can get artillery as well. What's going to give us... what are we going to get from artillery? Oh yeah, the siege bonus, right. And this one is also a per wild game bonus, which is really good. We have the Shield of the Faith. That's pretty good as well. Because we are in the Reformation. In here we do have unit upgrades again. And there we also get the guns workshop and the cannon workshop. Ooh, a lot of good stuff here, which we definitely want to have. Ouch. 15 research. I say yes. 15 research is currently... half a year only? Yeah, only half a year. I thought it would be more. We really have a very high science output now. Bravery of Spandau. Now you're not going to hit the peasants. Rather like this. Yeah, perfect. What I find sad is that we have no way to continue expanding our proximity into the east now. It's just the maximum amount that we can achieve here, which is a problem. I mean, we can get a little more proximity probably. Yeah, a little bit more. For some reason, this guy stopped its mission again. So do the East Baltic Sea again, please. Probably because of the war, I'm not sure. And we can embrace artillery now for 1,500. Let's do it. We get 5% more science from this. Here we go. And now we're at almost 2.5. Nice. Almost 2.5. There's something we can do to increase the happiness of our clergy. We probably can just stop taxing them. We never did, but we could. Ooh. And we just lost 10% happiness again. But we are not at 50%. So many events currently. So we can just... we could bribe the pastors once again. Isn't there a decent one which we can take here? Maybe lecture oath here. Pop promotion speed minus 10% is probably okay to take. We could give them tax exemption, actually. just not tax them at all. But I'm not sure I want that. No. Let's instead actually consider the lecture oath. I think this is a relatively good one. Low power. Oh, we can't make universities then. No. Definitely not. So then maybe clergy in administration. Doesn't feel well. This one is also relatively cheap. Possible clerics in town and cities plus 100. Powerful dioceses. Let's actually take this one. It's rather meaningless, but gets us 5% happiness, which translates into 5% more science, which is pretty dumb. You can see here now we get from the clergy satisfaction, we get a positive science output, and it's considerable. There we go. We also get quality, quantity, offensive or defensive. We want to max out quality first. There we go. We can actually finish innovativeness soon. We just need someone who is good at that. We need dip. Yeah, so you do innovativeness now. And then we are at 88% we can reach this way. Ooh, maximum RGO size, nice. We can also use this guy again now. What's that? Okay. So we can stop cracking down on the revolt and instead help with the conversions as well. We are going to target the smallest ones now. There we go. Push them up to 80% and then we go to the next one. We are relatively close though. So with 10% RGO, we can again invest into this. Which means, yeah, there's a lot of stuff now available again. Basically everywhere where we have cities now. And every province, I mean, gets probably more capacity now. Which is super annoying to click. Would like to have there as like a button. We can hear. Huh. We just... That works. Huh. That everything. Yeah. Okay, that's a money dump button. Mass expand everything. So, and then shift. Yeah, now we're out of money again. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. What is happening? Rebellion against Denmark? Oh, that's Sweden's rebelling. We have also Kashubian rebels. Where are those? Here. But they are not shown here. Why? Not sure why. Do we going to help him? No, we don't. But we have to actually keep an eye on these revolts here, because I didn't notice that the Kashubians are at 80%. Which is wild. Yeah, no clue. Where is Stolp? Ah, this is Stolp. Okay, so they are here apparently. So how about we are sending you there? So Stolp here. You are the problem apparently. For whatever reason. So we have to get further than 191% apparently here. For whatever reason. I mean, we don't really have population from them left. Ah, it's already over. That was simple. Why are they? And now I can't find them. Antagonism, stability. Yeah, we take the antagonism, of course. We still want to change our... No, wait a second. We already changed that one. Ah, yeah, we're going to get a new one relatively soon. Right. Rise of religious intolerance. We have to convert them to the one true faith, definitely. And we do have an unmarried heir. There you go. Yeah, what do we do with the money now? I think we can still expand trade. Because we still didn't upgrade everything to the tier 2. Oh, we just lost our guys here. So you go here and you go here. Yeah, this is very fast. We started at 91% and we are already at 97%. And the Kashubians are down to 4,000 by now. So they are losing population like crazy. And then I assume this one is one province, right? No, it's of course different provinces. Okay, it's of course different provinces. But then we are going to convert them as well. No problem. We are going to wait this until this is at 100. And then fine. But what do we do with the money now? Wait a second, how did we get... How did we drop here? I'm confused by this. Why do we have now less buildings than the maximum? I need to understand this, right? So let's keep building burger buildings here. And here everything is fine. Herzfeld. I mean, we can just upgrade the trade. Third. Merchant quarters, exactly. We can dump a lot of money into this. Yes, like this. We still don't have enough money. And we do have now 400 money. 400! And we are holding a lot of fur. Are we... Where are we getting all that fur from? Nobles. We take definitely the happiness here. Where do we get all the furs from? So Berlin. And let's sort by alphabet. Where's F? Here's furs. We are importing 40 from Novgorod. Interesting. And we are selling... Needs of the... Oh, it's an import trade. We are making most of the money from importing and selling it in our own market. And our We are demanding 70 fur from our nobility and so on. That's a lot. But that means that we maybe want to improve relations here, so that we maybe have better standing with Novgorod as well. Because that would be useful. We can probably also expand our... I'm not sure how they are named, called. Something. Remove the market again. Yeah, this is a lot of money we have to invest here for these. And our income is fluctuating a lot because when we drop below 100 legitimacy, we are investing a lot again. Also the stability investments here. We wanted to use that for something, but I forgot what. We have the right court language. We are going back to Low German here. So our language. There we go. Ah, there we have the military tactics. Nice. Where do we see the effect of the court language? Ah, using German as court language has the following impact. Common language is we get 5% peasant and happiness and cultural influence, and we get plus 5% trade capacity, which is pretty solid. And now we could consider going to war here. I think that's a very good timing. So we take paved road network here. Or rather we actually take the sponsored mercenaries here. We get aristocracy bonus, army tradition, belligerent, fine. So now we're going to support this. We give the clergy a tax exemption. There we go. We can also do this one if need be, but we are going to do a casus belli now. For... Actually, what do we want? So Saxony... I want to take all of those here. The tax bases are Lower Saale, which we are not targeting. Leipzig base, this one, and then these two. And Magdeburg isn't that much. Okay, so we are going to target the Leipzig Bay. And then we go to war. Yes. Easy. We could have asked Austria for an alliance first. Yeah. Yeah, they maybe would have even accepted. Doesn't matter. And now we go to... We're going to use one army for sieging and one for defense, so that our army is protected. I don't expect them to be able to fight us here. So that's why I'm going to go for the war goals more or less first. So we're going here, then down here, and then here. Take what we can. We do have probably +5 here. Yes. We get +5 here as well. So we could get to 23. No, not that much though. Taking war score is from... Okay, what are you doing there? You are dying there. So let's speed up a bit. Speed 4 here, there we go. Bye bye. We should probably move over here again. Worldly needs Reformation. We can get Take the... We're going to... Let's take the support. We have finished assimilating Stolp, which means we're going to go to the next province now. And we want to... The other problem was here, I think, in this one. So please do this as well. We still have a rebellion here. Prussian patriots. Okay, so in this case we have to... Where do we have Prussia? In these ones here. So we go after Danzig again. There, Brandenburg. No, actually Upper Prussia. This one. There we go. Let's keep going on this one. Conversions are also fine. They still need a bit of time. And now, do we sacrifice that much money to just get 10 influence here? With our religion. No. I am sure God will forgive us. What was that? Okay, go here. Why is Wittenberg... Oh, we are in the culture map mode. I thought, like, why is it occupied? It isn't. Okay, and now we go back home here. Why do we have a second army here? I don't know. Okay, we go down here. Intercept everything that is moving in our realm. What? Someone died? Okay, no, not no cabinet member. I thought for a second. Okay, where are you going? Don't do it, Denmark. I don't want to engage here. I'm going to start them. Let's get to Annaberg here. Yeah, Denmark is going to die there. 400 gone. Yeah. It was so obvious. Come on, finish the sieges. Okay, maybe we should move up here again to Osterberg. Is it all one province here? I think it is, right? Yeah, so we need to take Rochlitz, which is the capital. So after this one has fallen, we go to Rochlitz and take it up. And now we're going to help here. Hey, you go here. Maybe we can fight... Actually, let's fight the big one here. The big army. Although they are reinforcing here, but still, let's see how strong we actually are. We go here. Oh, Denmark wants to fight, so we join. Come on. Ouch. And we lost. I have no clue how many, but probably not a lot. Now we go back to Dresden here. We're definitely going to make a vessel out of this, so to prevent the unrest problems, because we can't afford it currently. We stumbled upon some army apparently. So we should go just to Schweinitz here. Come on. Siege taking forever again. Oh, What are you? So we reinforce here for a second. We let this fall. Then we attack this army here. This army. Oh, they run actually. Yeah, the issue failed. That was to be expected. Now, come on, please. Oh, we do have armies over here again. Let's go for it. Please, come on. Forward, please. Yes. Go is done. Now we go to the capital. What is that? Why do we leave troops behind? Do they surrender or something? Nobility grateful. Not gonna complain. Actually... Where's my army? No, not you. No, it's you. Why did you go back to... What? What's happening? Why can't we move our army? What is that one doing? Why is it retreating? I'm confused. We're going to fight here. That should be relatively easy, in my opinion. Because we have a really strong army. But currently we do have 2.64 tactics. Yeah, we do. Let's see. They have 2.25, we have 2.64. We have 5% more discipline. They have a bit more morale than we do, actually. Which is interesting. I'm not sure where they got it from. But fine. So this army here, can you please go south here? Or at least to Schweinitz. So now we are going to fight here. In Plön. Get this army. Yeah, also green. Why do they have so much more morale than we do? Where do they get their maximum from? Can we see this? No. We also don't see our maximum. Morale is coming from pike and shot, army tradition, ruler's military ability. So maybe we forgot the technology for morale? Sounds like. We should probably pick it up. There we go. Now we can go to Berg here. What are they doing here? We go to Annaberg, heal up there. And then we try again for the capital. Now we go for the capital. And let's actually check the... What's happening here? Why do we lose the battles randomly? What is that? We didn't lose a troop, but we lost the battle and now we have to retreat. Why? Does the AI not want to fight there or whatever? So we have to try to fight the Bavarians here properly. Yeah, this works. We have nothing in the front. Is that the problem? Is everything Oh, that would be dumb. If the AI didn't assign units here. Yeah, it didn't. Wow. What's that? So, wow. Okay, you go here and start teaching now. That explains it. Okay, we wanted to check for a technology. So, Age of Renaissance. Did we forget an army tech here somewhere? With morale? No. Doesn't look like it. In Age of Discovery, we got the pike and shot. So that's not the problem either. Pike and square. Morale taken. No, we have everything here as well. Naval morale. Maybe I'm blind. Proximity cost, trade. Ooh, maximum agio size. We should probably go there eventually again. Ooh, also surgery. No, but there's no military morale that we can see. We also have everything in here, right? Almost. Estate power, cultural tradition. No, I don't see any modifiers for morale here. What's that? Recovery. How do we not have this one, but the others? Something has bugged out, apparently. We also have the legislation efficiency here. We don't. Yeah, something has bugged out. Probably that was because I did some... Or it's because of the change of religion that something bugged out. Yeah. But we don't have a morale tech here that I don't see. It's still weird. Okay, what are they doing? Not a lot actually. So maybe we want to take Magdeburg now already. We can also check the peace deal already. So we take the province, this one. Ah, we can't simulate this one because we don't own the capital yet. I think I'm going to just speed up here now. 7% here, 14% here, minus 14, minus 7, plus 7, plus 28, yes. I lose that. We assume the siege. We can't, apparently. Ah, now we can. We can't assault. Oh, the fruits workshop is done. We are going to invest into this after the war. Let's just finish this. I guess after these two cities we can probably make peace already. Because this is the capital and they won't like this. Come on. Probably get also some artworks. Yeah, we captured Sword of Riedberg, Lake, Order of the Twathlon, and Beautiful Beer. So, I want this one as well. Whoa, why is that so expensive? Okay. That's unexpected. If we remove these ones here. 73 for our main wargo. What? if we just vassalize them? 200. Yeah, maybe not. We can release Paderborn. Revoke course. Yeah, in this case we take what we were focusing here. Like this. And then we have to eat this. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. But fine. But they don't want to yet. Okay. That's surprising. So we go here, visit that army. And we are going to hunt this army as well. Until they make peace with us. Ah, no they would. But we can... Now let's not waste the manpower. We are taking this peace deal. There we go. Now we go home. And we can make a new vessel here. Hey. Create a subject. We have to make a custom one apparently. A vessel. Done. So the next war is going to be Magdeburg and other provinces here. Okay. What do we do with the money that we saved up within the war? How much RGO is left that is not fully expended? Still a lot. So, oh, 1,500, okay. And then building. We now got the... Where are you? The new one. There, the tools workshop. We do have... We should probably... Oh, that's for all the money we had. Okay, so we are going to build it. Fine. I think it's time to get the construction thingy. That gives us one more construction building slot. And also we need the city now here. We probably should build all of those cities, towns into a city here. Yeah, this one is also overcapped now. Although it will cost us a lot of food if we do this. Yeah, city location rank gives minus 33% food productivity. You can see that we are already at a deficit of 199. That's a lot. How is our population, by the way? Yeah, we are at 39% laborers now. And we almost have overtaken the peasants now. Which is remarkable. And didn't we get even more RGO size somewhere? So we have finished this path. Yeah, we are already Lutheran. Yeah, so the Reformation has spawned. And here. So we are Lutheran, and currently most of Europe is chaotic. Let's call it like this. So there are not many Lutheran nations currently. So I think it's Sweden, us, and something here. I'm not sure how many will actually convert. But let's see. Ooh, we get 200, 400 by now per monastery. But we are going to save up for the last, how it's called, for the last aspect here. Okay, we should now also improve relations here. get this resolved. And I really want to declare war on Bohemia, but they are still super powerful. No cloud without lining, with a golden lining. Some of Elector Friedrich III von Hohenzollern advisors recently discovered some funds were missing from the nation's treasury. They were not surprised to discover into whose pocket the money had gone. But at first they struggled to find a solution without offending the Elector. Now they have an interesting idea. Why not make use of the Elector's talents to refill the coffers? So we lose a bit of stability, but we get a lot of cash. So let's take it. We can actually use that money to finally do the city upgrade here. Again, we can't. Because we don't have 30k. But this one can. Why has Potsdam more than... I don't get it. For whatever reason, Potsdam has more population here. Oh, it has more rural stuff here. And we could also make a bit more rural stuff here, like Walk Iron, why not? 7. Some masons. And some fiber crops here. So that would help us getting the rural population up. We probably should do the same here. So also fiber crops, because we have a shortage of that. Also the granaries, of course. Not here. Yep, fiber crops here as well. Just to boost up our rural population in these provinces so that we get over the city cap. Crop conversion, we don't really need that anymore. We're almost at 90% here though. $20 million are Lutheran now. The only thing we are waiting for right now is the War of Religion. Come on, another noble revolt here. Do you need my help? Probably not. No. Oh no, another plague. That's not good. We probably should use our money to build the hospitals now. Although they are going to be expensive. Oh, really? Do I have to... mass build. Okay, we do have them button here as well. We should build them everywhere to prevent population loss now. Ooh, plus 10 towards humanist for stability. Expensive, but fine. Fine. Again. That's fine. We are almost at fully humanist now. So it's very close now. 83. Isn't that enough for this one? No, 90%. Why does it have to be 90? So we are either going to be at 90% religious unity, or we are going to reach 90% of the spiritual humanist branch. One of those will be first. And we have to reach 30 stability. We were close recently, but not anymore. We should use our diplomats more effectively. So Bohemia has how much stuff? 180,000. Poland has 103. And they are in the union with Hungary, which has 100,000 as well. And then of course they all have alliances. Which is a problem as well. So let's see. How much we would be facing. Yeah. Or even England would join. So our small ally of Denmark is way too weak to do anything here. And here, I mean, probably Austria is more realistic. We can get Austria again. Attacking Bohemia would probably be the most likely thing, and that's probably the most profitable thing for us to get the inner stuff resolved finally. These annoying patches here. Coming of age. We have to marry him. We don't have anyone to marry, okay. We could just marry you to a noble. But we could also just wait. Something will show up. Yes, prestige, please. Ah, now we have someone. Still have merchant quarters left over. There we go. We just don't have the money for all of that. And why can't you expand here? I'm a bit lost. Yeah, so much stuff to do. We are making good money, but we can still invest like crazy. Ooh, what's that? England think that the whatever market here we don't see is better. They want control over the coinage. We don't have gold, we don't have silver, we don't really use minting. So no, you're not going to get this. But we could decide if we maybe want to give another burger privilege. If there is something useful. Like 10% trade capacity here. Maybe that was the only one, which is decent. Yeah, I think we're going to do the trade capacity actually. 25% is something we can afford. Yep. And we're going to get soon the new tax efficiency buff, right? Yeah, next is the government reform, then tax efficiency. Why do we unlock the brick? Is that on the path here? Oh yeah, it's over here. Okay. We have to go through there. Why do we have this law? I don't want to. Okay, let them have that. Rich's favor has gripped Prussia. As the populace has become convinced that the end of days is drawing near, peasants are claiming to see signs in the sky, and contrary to the doctrine of the state church, local priests are giving sermons on the apocalypse. As millennialism sweeps the province, blame is being put on the state and the state church itself, which professes to the Lutheran to be Lutheran, yet clearly is not living up to its name. Official reaction to the unrest have so far been weak, as even some among the clergy of Berlin feel that these fears are justified. Legitimacy, act forcefully, they are right. Okay, legitimacy is okay. We can just buy it back. Okay. Wow, we have so many so many people that we are lacking. Where is that province? Good. So here, this province is lacking 7,000 people. That's going to take a while until these are promoted here. But fine. It only means that our peasant percentage is going down quickly. They are down to 43. We are almost at 40% laborers. So all good. And of course, when we make more urban buildings, we also promote more burghers again. So that's also going to pull from the peasant faction, more or less. We also have 6% soldiers by now, which we could soon put into more army. Ooh, Prussian patriots are at 91%, so we should probably... Let's use this guy. Rebel crackdown the Prussians here. I mean, we are converting Upper Prussia here currently, so that one is going to be... Yeah, this is not going to be a part anymore. Let's just finish it, and then we move that one to the next Prussian province here. We're going to finish our culture conversions here. You can see here that we are pretty much Brandenburgish by now. But we are going to fix the gaps. We can't really expand anyway currently, due to the fact that we are boxed in. Ooh, rush of merchants again. Trade capacity, it was +4. Oh. We take the rush of merchants here. I still got the feeling that a war against Bohemia is deadly. Oh, government reform. What do we pick? Let's slow down a bit while we talk about it. Food production can't hurt, because we are going to run out of food soon. Religious law would be something we could have taken earlier. Pop acceleration speed, not bad either. Transportation code is nothing we use right now. Capacity we don't need. Additions, not really. Exchange of ideas would be something. Monthly research, institution growth. Bank ledger system. Also not bad to get us to capital economy. Colonial we don't need. Mercenary we don't need. Multilingual we don't need. Restoration of clergy land. Gender. We do need more happiness on them, not more tax, because we are not taxing them. Culture capacity, raw materials output. Joint ruling, autocracy again, we could use that of course. Yeah, maybe either the bank ledger system to reduce our trade maintenance here and get further to capital economy, or exchange of ideas to get us to innovativeness faster. But the plus 5% idea research, that's not really a lot. Alright, wait a second, it's 1.2 times 5 is 0.5, 0.05. Yeah, no, it's not a lot. 0.06, roughly 75, something like this. So this would get us to capital economy quicker. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, make Prussia great again. We are on it. We're trying our best here. The capital economy we can't really improve currently, but we can finish innovativeness if we get a bit more modifier here. So let's go into innovativeness, which was the exchange of ideas. Yes, there we go. So we are then going to move this one here. No, it's only 39. 42. Okay, our assimilation person has to do it. Innovativeness. Yeah, we should almost be at the maximum when this is finished. So that's good. Another kid born. Crazy. So the problem is that we don't have anyone culture converting now. I still want to continue on this. Yeah, Lithuania minor is still 0%, but we don't have any control there. I mean, we could get at least a little bit going there. Not sure if it works, but we can try. Sponsor university gets us to innovativeness even quicker. I think that's the best we can take. Because then we have the cabinet guy back as soon as possible. 3 subjects. Noble command. No. No. We could take the code of freedom here, which is probably a good idea. And yeah. I mean, it hurts us a bit on our aristocracy level, right? That was the... No. Here, it was 3 subjects here. That's actually okay. So now we are making 1.38 per month towards innovativeness. Which means that we are pretty soon we are done. And that gives us more literacy, right? Yes. Maximum plus 10. 0 prestige. Can't prestige go negative? That's funny. Richard's unity isn't really growing currently, but I'm not going to complain. That despite conversions that we are doing. Okay, what do we do? I think we can still continue on the merchant quarters here. So, build as many as we can. Not in our subjects, no. And then we do have the tool guild. No, not the tool guild. Tools workshop here. We're also going to do... Oh, maybe that was a bad idea, but doesn't matter. It's very profitable anyway. We don't have to max it out. Not super efficient now, because we should maximize some cities now, or start at least on it. For example, we do... Oh no, that city is busy constructing like forever. But Potsdam could, for example, make stuff. Or this guy here. What would be profitable here? Weapon workshop, gunsmith. So yeah, we definitely have blown up our prices here for military goods due to the huge standing army. It's definitely there. Okay, sponsor university. Nice. That's all good. Of course, the modifier now has expired, but we are now still progressing quickly towards high innovativeness. And this has... We are now at 49 already here. So, literacy-wise, we are really ahead for Europe here. That's insane. And we can get another +5 if I remember correctly from the last religious aspect. So we already get 5 here, we get 10 here, and I think there was another +5 in there. Which is extremely powerful. Bro, it's already almost maxed out as well. Just from... Wow. Another 5% tax efficiency. Nice. We almost have reached 1000 income now. Of course, all these constructions will only increase it. I wish we could see a longer graph here. Let's see where we are. Bohemia has 2000 income though. They are extremely powerful. But we are now soon behind here. I would like to know where it comes from for them, but I don't know. Beating them will be very hard. Because of course they can also field a massive army. Theoretically, we would need to have France on our side as well. 184,000 troops. Yes. How about we befriend you further? I know it's... they are Catholic, right? Not good. So we have to continue expanding, which is hard as well, because we can't. Bohemia's here. What's that? Yeah, definitely innovativeness here. But now we are maxed out. Is the law implemented? Almost. So I think we are close, but we can't max it out, so you can help us again by assimilating again as well. So how about... yeah, let's finish Vamir here. The income is so insane. It's really insane. And we are going to get another 10% soon. Yeah, here's another 10% and then another 10% trade capacity again. So this is so much cash. So here we are. And noble officers we don't need to get right now. There is the cabinet seat. But is that worth delaying? Is the cabinet seat worth delaying military? That's the biggest question we have to answer here. Mercury output. Road building. That's all nice to have and we want that eventually, but I don't think we want it now. There's also crown power here, which would be nice. We could consider going back a bit. Like fix some stuff that we skipped so far. Not here. But the gaps here, which for some reason showed up. Legislative efficiency. That's not really worth it. And these ones we don't need either. We could get this one. Was there something over here? No. Yeah, we wanted to get the RGO size here. But is that worth delaying? Maritime presence, trade range. Actually, that's 3 very good things. Then we should get the surgery as well. And then we switch into military. Military expedition. No, we don't need that. Supply. No. Matchlock levy. We could research, but I don't think so. Construction center we are going to need eventually. So I guess after this we will go over here to... Now these can wait a bit. So we go into siege artillery. And we get the next units here. The arquebusiers, and then probably the flintlock levy as well, so that we can muster them from our population for a potential war. Petition for redress. Who's paying more? Commoners. Sorry, nobility. You are really no longer important here. Okay, we go to war again, I guess. Hooray. So, I don't know with whom we are at war. Let's send one army down here. Like here. Let's help them a bit. How much is there, though? Bavaria, Chur, Savoie. They barely have troops, though. So we are going to help. Be nice friends. Can we ask for money? Yes, we can. We get 5,000 from Denmark. Nice. So, with that, we're going to maxing out Berlin and printer workshops. Oh, you're also almost maxed out. Dresden, we want to max out. Weaponsmiths. Yes, we also want these to be upgraded here. And Tailor skills. We don't have the upgrades here yet. Ooh, what else do we want? Probably more tanneries here. No. Not Berlin. Berlin is already at cap, so we have to be very careful there. What else do we want to make? I think we wanted to make some roads over here. Right. Here we had some road problems. Yes. There we go. Done. Lack of food? What? Stop it. Don't. Don't. Stop. Ouch, we're going to take attrition here soon. That's not good. We probably should house our heir. Our main heir is... oh, he's decent. Yeah, 81 admin, it's not bad. And he has Hardy Warrior already. I mean, why not, right? And then we have Wolfgang here, who is still an infant. Okay. What are they doing here? Let's check the world. Oh. We can continue here. Go to take this one. Get some food. Oh, rights of clergy we have to pick. That's going to be interesting as well. There we go. Let's go to Westerberg here. I have no idea what the claims are actually. So, but we will find out. So, rights of the clergy, what could that be? We can curtail them to reduce even more power, which we don't necessarily need. We can strengthen the rights, which gets us more happiness. Secularization removes basically all their power. Maximum tax amount 100%. Wow. But of course they are going to be super unhappy. We are going to strengthen the rights. Because the clergy is super weak for us here. 6%. And all the happiness we can get will help us with technology. So why not? We can actually bribe them once again. Just to push them a bit higher again. There we go. So now we get... Not updated yet. Oh, whatever, it will be updated eventually. So we get now plus how much from the happiness? Yeah, 4.8%. Nice. So that privilege basically means we get plus 5% science output. I mean, why not? We also have... Yeah, we have a lot of science now. 2.7. That's a lot. That's really a lot. Are they teaching down in Vienna here? Yeah, that's the city of... Bolt. Where's our army? Here. Let's save them before they lose their capital. And we of course transfer... Oh no, it's already owned by them. We go here to Toul, and then we wait there. Oh, wait a second, that's Bohemia. We are not at war with Bohemia. Oh. Oh no! Bohemia is attacking our ally, and they are losing. Ooh. That's not great. What's the war goal? Münchener Schotterebene. What is that? Münchener Schotterebene. Provinces. Alpenland. Here, this one, okay. So Munich itself is supposed to be taken. So let's go there and help them out. The problem is that Bohemia probably is going to snag the most... Now, maybe not the... Maybe it doesn't snag Vienna itself, but... Yeah, who knows. I'm a bit worried about this. Okay, conversion, 84%. Nice. Going great. Going really great. What is all this here? We are target of a coalition. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. The Bohemia, we should probably appease here again. Rise of religious intolerance. Yeah, we are going to convert them, of course. So let them be unhappy. Because we don't really care. We have so many kids currently in our family here. And we actually have run out of ideas what we could make with the money that we have. And we can... Heretics must be suppressed, yes. Oh, we have the brick. Can we... Not in the port. Okay, go to Stettin. So let's upgrade this guy here. Perfect. And then we go back to patrol the seas in the East Baltic. At least we have a little bit of an upgrade on the fleet. And our presence is 77% here. So that's pretty good. And we probably can improve this further if we want to. Yeah, the proximity isn't bad, actually. Yeah, we're getting it from... Yeah. Danzig is now by Navy. Interesting. So let's check. We do have the dry docks. That's in Kiel. We can build it still. The coastal forts, right. No, that's also only over there. We don't care. The dock is the... Yeah. Farming villages, fishing villages. Give a little bit of maritime presence, but they are not profitable. No, not at all. We can make protected harbor. Ooh, we can still make protected harbors. Nice. Forgot that we had them. Then we can... Oh, wait a second. Protected harbors. Where are you again? Here? Yeah, we should, of course, build them everywhere. Nice. And what else do we have? Pampas Canal. We don't have available. There's nothing... And we do... The shipyards, the dry docks, we researched, yeah. So, dry dock, coastal forts in the east, we don't have that. Armory, dry dock, that's all good. Is there anything else we can do for naval presence? Border stronghold, never saw that one. Probably rest. Ah, that's a remnant from the Teutons. Okay. The universities are also something we probably should get. They are relatively costly, so maybe not yet. Cathedrals are also nice. Migration attraction, not bad. We do have... Oh, we do have a temple missing. We do... Let's do the... remaining hospitals here. Yeah, all markets are shown. Then cathedrals. How much do they cost us? 74 each. And they give us... What benefits do we get? We get local max clergy, literacy, migration attraction, and local pop conversion speed. We should have maybe done that earlier, but I think that we don't need that from a literacy perspective, because, let's see, our cities here, the clerics have a maximum of 74. So they would definitely... wait a second, with the cathedral, they would be maxing out there. So why not? Let's pull... Why shouldn't we do a cathedral? Let's do this. And go. All roads lead to Brandenburg, and to Berlin in this case. And yeah. Oh, that's a big construction project. These many cathedrals here. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but let's do it. How's oh, München has fallen, so give it to... Hey, you should. You were supposed to give... we have to... Ah, right click. Okay. Ah, now it worked. Okay. Not intuitive at all. So can you make peace? Or something? You have 26%, why not? You have 2 wars currently ongoing. So that's going to get us a lot of new literacy. Also more migration attraction for the cities, which is also useful. And come on, how many kids do we have that we have to educate? And we do have the Greater Polish Patriots and the Catholic Zealots again. What? So, crackdown on the Catholics again. It's not really the communication efficiency, but it's similar. And what is similar is the aspect that it spreads from province to province. Its effects are very different. So actually the control that it does from the proximity, I don't like. Wait a second. Ability, yes. And also it's simplified in the regards to, if you check for example pirates here, you can see that the land provinces here, they always have a cost of 40 plus terrain, for example. Like here we get a bit of penalty from roots. It doesn't matter how large the province is and how far away they are and where it's, or for example, on the world is. It's always a base cost of 40, which is, I don't like it. The reason for this is simple. Provinces have different sizes and it should therefore be calculated on the real distance. The sad thing is that that the game has these kind of distances. So why didn't they use them? So it's already there to use, but it's not used. So the game knows how far away these are in, let's say, coordinates, basically. But it doesn't use it for this, which is sad. So MEIOU and Taxes CE was a bit superior to that, because we used, of course, the center of the province to then calculate how far away it is from the neighboring province. Could you make peace, please, here? We have to transfer these ones as well. There we go, and this one as well. Come on, peace out, please. Is that also from us? Oh yeah, it's also from us. Our vessels, apparently. There we go. I hope that was all. Our troops are starving again. So we are going to transfer this to... There we go. We need to... This is still there. We just walked over some troops. What kind of war are they making here? So they are... Let's see. They are attacking... Oh, they're attacking something in here and it was allied to Austria. That's why Austria is getting baked currently. 180,000 troops. They have as many standing troops as we do. But they have double the population that we do. Ooh, 10% tax efficiency. Even more cash. Great. I like some aspects of it, and I think it is it has a lot of potential to be modded in a good way. So I think that's getting us somewhere. Oh, we can upgrade you to a city. So I think that's a good thing, that it's moddable in many ways. Okay, here we go. Now the city that we are making here in Königsberg has multiple reasons. One reason is that cities get a higher baseline for control. So we get plus 20 from core, plus 5 from town, and then another plus 5 from being a city. So we have a baseline of 30 plus temple 35. And then from there we get the remaining proximity, which is terrible, but it receives proximity from Berlin, Herzefelde, Angermünde, Stettin, Stettin Lagoon. So we see here that the harbor capacities are very important. And then the maritime presence is here. Good. So we should keep building up our maritime presence here. We are still making plus 0.31 now. We could build a few more ships. I think we want to add a few more bricks to it. Why can't we afford it? 173 per ship? What? Yeah, we do have sailors available for more fleet. So we should do this. Can you please make peace now? I think I'm going to go out of this war now. I'm going to retreat my army. We probably get stuck in the south. Scientific studies. Towards humanist, definitely. We are close. Yeah, we are close to 100% humanist. We are also very close to 100% innovativeness. So all really good. What is that? We do have 83 units standing around somewhere. Okay, we're going to continue building a few more ships now. Another 4 should be possible. That should help with the maritime presence, getting us to 100% probably. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I think we can get to 100% now with all the upgrades that are coming in. That solves our proximity problem. Oh, Kiev just ate part of the Lithuanian, of the Livonian order. And could we get an alliance here? I don't think so. But it would be nice. We don't need a cathedral. We could expand our training facilities. We don't need roads. Increase our control. Oh, we can still be in... Oh yeah. I completely forgot to build the counting houses. We researched them super early. And... Spiritualist, religious art. Promote someone. This one would get us a lot more taxes temporarily. Liberty desires, subject income. Do we have still a truce here? Could we attack Magdeburg again? Looks like we could attack them. So as far as I can see, the truce has expired. Epirus, Moldovi, Candia, Gleichen, Ragusa, Venice. Yes. The truce is gone. So let's use it. We take the paved roads. No, we don't need the paved roads. Let's No. Let's do this one, because then we get the benefit while it is active. And now we do tax exemption on the clergy. Easy. There we go. And now we can use that for a claim on Magdeburg. There we go. And we go to war here. There we go. Yes, they are... the Bavarians can't join or lost. Can't join anymore, which is good. So let's go to Magdeburg. Let's go to Torgau. Get this stuff. We can... yes, of course, we call him in. And we siege that kind of stuff down here. Perfect. Should be an easy war. Can we push this through though? Address castle complaints. Told castles were what? Yeah, we can definitely do this one, but it wouldn't change much. So no. Okay. And then we have our Magdeburg, which we tried to get since forever. Yeah, 10%. It's still not an argument for this. Yeah, the burgers are going up really high now. We can't even tax that much from them. The burger tax maximum is only 34. Treasury rights reduces it. Yeah. I wish we could get more. What? Wittenberger has fallen? What? That's bold. Okay, what can we do? Can we... Alright, we can't make an alliance here. We have the alliance with Austria. This one is improved as well. I want an alliance partner, a proper one against Bohemia. We also improved here, right? We did. And Muscovy maybe. Yes, we never trusted or improved with them. So we should. What's that? Mercenary company. Vote. Denmark, are you taking care of that? Please? Yeah. Hey! Why are you not going there? They lost here. Oh, great. Running out of food here. There we go, finally. So now we can retake Cottbus here. Yeah, the debate failed, of course. That was to be expected. Let's go down to speed 4 while we actually fight. Maybe Magdeburg will fall next year. Ah, finally, they have done their peace deal here. Finally. And now... Political crisis. What is that? No, 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 no. We take the prestige hit here. Easy. There we go. And we can... Oh, wait a second. We should defeat this army here as well. If it were not running away. So now we take Witternfelde here. We have another province that we want. Of course, all of that will be fed to our vessel here, so that we don't have to integrate it. Because we don't want to. Okay, that siege is done. The army somewhere? No. Nothing to be seen. 2% only so far. Ah, probably because we don't have the war go. So let's get started here. And assimilation are ongoing. How about the rebellions here? Greater Polish patriots are still a thing. We have to be a bit careful with those. So those are still dangerous. And religious turmoil. Ah, we are. And requirements. At least one of those. We have greater than 30 stability. We do also have a happy... So we want to go humanist here. Each month, no event occurs. An event relevant to this disaster may occur. We're going to go humanist here. Wave of humanism for... Ah, after this it should be done, though. Right, or could we just do this with the values here? No, we can't. So we can end this by pushing for a humanist here. There we go. And now everything is done. So it should end now, the disaster. That should get rid of the... Yes! Nice! 20 stability. Wow. That should get rid of the revolt, probably. I hope, at least. I really hope. There we go. Magdeburg has fallen as well now. Okay, they already disappeared here, apparently. Why do we only have 3% war score? Defender ticking. Take Magdeburg. We have that now. Okay, I don't understand. Who's that? Why is Denmark occupying this? Denmark? If Denmark doesn't transfer this now, I'm going to be... Don't do this to me. Oh, the Greater Polish Patriots still didn't disappear. Where are they though? Down here mostly. Weird. Come on. I got the... I'm trying to get Magdeburg since the beginning of the campaign, and we got most of Magdeburg State, or a part of Magdeburg State, we got that. But we always had this kind of occupation problems. And we moved there directly, so how did Denmark get the siege and keep occupying it? I don't get it. They really want to annoy me here. Okay, we are going to switch to assimilating... Where are these rebels? In Kelmner and in Tuchola. So we are going to do Tuchola, Kelmner first. Maybe that helps. Or makes it worse. Who knows? And we should probably move you over to Tuchola. Like this. Yeah, they are relatively low in everything. Oh, Denmark. Why? Denmark, why? Oh, but Upper Bavaria joined now after they were at war with us recently. Can we just vassalize them now? Would that be an option? Saxony becomes a vassal. Oh, there's stuff over here as well. Why do we not see the cost for this? Oh, because it's 169 war score. Okay. That's bad. Why do they have stuff over here? Release Paderborn. Oh, 65% actually. Okay, so we are going to take this. Don't tell me that's it. Yeah, this is occupied by Denmark. Why? I don't want to give that to Denmark. Why? They even would accept this. It's not what I want. What else do we have here as provinces? So let's check the map. We do have this one here, which is something like Lower Saale. Is that on the river? Yes, it's on a river as well. Can we just annex that one? 108? Why is everything so expensive? Oh yeah, I know what we are going to do. We are going to get rid of those castles now, right? Do we want to? No, maybe not. Come on. Denmark, just give it to me. Transfer the stuff to me. They are really... If there are things that annoy me, it's this. Why would they occupy this? Why? Just transfer it to me. I even have the claim on this province. Ah, and I forgot I have the figure here again. Annoying. It's very unlikely that we can let them retake this without Denmark interfering. Okay, so we just take these two provinces here. Humiliate them. And remove the fort in Magdeburg. There we go. Money on top. There we go. So now... I think I'm actually going to keep these two here. These two provinces, then we don't need to bother that much with those integrations here from the vessel. Because we already have the majority of the state anyway. And they're making a city here for us currently. It's also nice. We should probably also make... Oh, it already is a town. Okay, good. Fine. In that case, we just have to make sure we have everything as usual. So all markets here. And we want the libraries. Ah, it has one, okay. We want the temple, it has one. And we definitely want the trade thingy. How it's called, not trading hub, not marketplace. Market warehouse is also wrong. Trade office? Nee, merchant quarters. That's it. There we go. Yes. Ah, that was annoying. So we have to wait until the truce is out and then we go there again. Once again. You take the happiness. One university isn't worth it to take minus 20 on everything. Do we have roads down here? No. Now we have paved roads, yes. Also, is that paved road does exist? Yes, okay, all good. So, our maritime presence is... Oh, why is it shrinking again? Because our navy is not doing what it should be doing. Why is it sometimes cancelling the orders here? Do it again. And do we see it now go up again? No. Are they repairing or something? Let's go here for a second. Go to Danzig and then try it from here again. So East Baltic. Everybody. And now it moved back down here, okay. But now I don't know why it sometimes resets. It's weird. But at least it's going up again. 0.5 per month is actually a lot. Cabinet thoughts. Oh no. The next reformations. Oh no. We are up to 85% unity though. And we get the next aspect in a second, which is good. Is there anything else we can do here to buff up our unity in any way? These guys are already super happy. Monthly research plus 10%. And here, the commoners, food production, stability, investment costs. Okay, that's not worth it either. So we can't do much here, except just working on these culture and religious conversions here. We can actually try to use this one now again for conversion as well. So who is low? Fleming Heath. Let's take it, convert it. And it's also because the Greater Polish Patriots have slowed down. So we can also use him to convert further. So Stoke here. So we are hitting the Catholics by force now, again. Okay. So, what now? We could check if there is anything RGO related again available. So all markets, build everything, done. Hey, there's still some left here. Why? That's the RGO stuff. So it's done. What we could also do is investigate the peasant buildings here, so we can make irrigations. And I think we should to get more food in our economy. Because... oh no, we are selling currently, but I saw from time to time that we... what? We have a shortage of paper in Danzig? In the Danzig market here? Really? This is a... oh, wait, the Königsberg is already a city now? Yes, so we can... so we are going to upgrade the printer shops, and we are also going to upgrade the paper workshops here, right? And then also the tool skills here. That should be enough for the moment to keep them busy here. What do we want to do with the stability that we have? Because we have way too much stability. We can't ally here. Why are we no longer allied to... oh, Bohemia cancelled that. Oh, come on. Bohemia, come on. Why are you doing this to me? I'm not sure how I defeat them. I mean, one thing we can do is recruit more troops. But on the other hand, I think we are close to the next ones, right? We are RGO size, surgery, siege, and then we go into the military path already. So we're not going to recruit more stuff. We are going to wait for the upgrades and then continue with that. So instead, we can check if we can make more training fields. And yes, we can. Oh, we don't have money. Right, there was something like that. Look at that taxation though. We get 280 from the burghers. 15 research. I mean, it's almost a tech, right? And money is not the problem we currently face. So, enlarge the university. Here we go. So now we need 7,000 to repay. And this technology is basically done. Hey, we get our... There we go, with our richest aspect. So let's see what we take. Proximity cost is tempting. This one is also tempting. More peasant estate. But do we need innovativeness? I don't think so. We are almost at maximum now. Just need one event for it. And pop conversion is also almost done now. We can get... Bread and wine is tempting. Maximum tax is nothing we care about. Crown as head of faith, plus 10% crown power. That's not tempting. Rebel growth reduction is something also very tempting in our situations constantly. Justified conflicts. Literacy for clerics we don't need. Tax efficiency 5%. So not bad. Ah, yeah, we had solar scripture. I think I want solar scripture though. Just to max out the literacy here. There we go. We can still get rid of it later. If we want to. Deport heretics. He could move them elsewhere. Funny. Yeah, we're at 84%, so we are really almost done now. I'm not sure if I want to establish Germany here. I'm not 100% sure. I think I want to just have fun here in the Prussian bits, more or less. And then let's see what we're going to do afterwards. So it's currently just playing along. We take Johan here. So the problem for forming Germany, even though we could go for this, is we would still need to do the same what we currently can't do. So we would need to break into Bohemian bits, which is a problem. As you can see here, they are expanding annoyingly. And I don't think I can buy locations from them, even though I would like to. I would like to buy this one. Can we? Oh, buy location. Labels. Same religion, minus 100, value of location. Yeah, they wouldn't sell us labels. Ah, come on. Why? It's a town, right? Yes. I want these provinces. I'm really not sure how to... Hostile rhetoric again. Smooth it over. Yeah, the Greater Polish Patriots are concerning. So we have to be very careful. But whatever. It will work out. So our culture is pretty good. Really good. And religion-wise, we are also safe now. As we can see here, it's almost done. English exile. 10 prestige. Yes, why not? England is our rival anyway. Our loans are getting taken over. The laborer shortages here are still crazy. And of course we take the migrants. Okay. You... Could you at least give me money? No. Okay, they have arquebusiers, pistoliers, falconets, and supply convoys. Pistoliers is something we didn't research. But is that this age? I'm not sure. Is Pistolers this one? Is that in here? No, Age of Reformation. Sorry, here. Is Pistoliers in here? Yeah, it's here. So they have this one already. So we should get them as well. And the arquebusiers we also have on the agenda. And I definitely want the chambered cannon. Mauritian infantry plus 25. Yes, morale bonuses, definitely. The baggage train is not that important. Correct section chance is something we should also take at the end. I think that's the most important ones currently for our situation. Before we could have a chance to fight them. The main problem is that they have this massive levy power base, which we don't have. That's a lot of troops. If we fight them, it would get very bloody. And we shouldn't forget that they have like the 27,000 vessels here. But at least they are most of them are disloyal by now. Yeah, we can see here that most of them are disloyal now. For whatever reason. Oh boy. Our surgery is done. Yep. I think we would need to call an imperial diet to be made a kingdom. But the empire is so cooked that there is really not a chance that this would work out. So, yay. Oh, the Catholics again. So you are going to hammer them down again. Like this. Yeah, also we need more manpower. We have only 30,000 in reserve. And I think we can't make more. Oh no, we can. Oh, wait a second, we should repay our debts first. And after that has happened, we can build more training fields. Wait for the military techs. Actually, let's speed up a bit. Wait for the military technologies, and then we can maybe fight. But I guess we would need to have like 40,000 regulars to try it. Which is a lot. Really a lot. How's our navy doing? Yeah, we're going to reach 100 proximity here. Soonish. Yep. That's awesome. Which means that the proximity map should get better every moment. Yep. We now even have... Königsberg is at 31%. Nice. Getting better every minute. Which means that when we have more control... Yeah, we are over 30% control here in most of our provinces now. So, awesome. Are you a city? No, you're not a city, so we can make a bailiff here. And not a castle. Secular education. Yeah, this is the last one we need for reaching humanist 100. Literacy drive is actually pretty strong because these literacy per month are really rare. So they're really hard to get. Let's check out where we are. Literacy. So for example, the laborers here have 53%. The maximum is 64. But now we get 0.14 per... Yeah, that's awesome. That's a lot of growth. We get the last 10% that we currently could have. Very quickly. But I think that's all we can get here. I'm not sure where the next literacies would be hidden. Probably in higher technologies, higher ages. So that's all we can do for now. Oh, we got a new core here in Kulm. Alright, we still have these provinces not integrated, but yeah. Okay, we repay here. All debt is gone. And now we save up for training. The training camps and so on. We'll keep going on that one. How are we doing here? Yeah, everything is already maxed out here as we have built up. We can build one more here. And who was the city? Potsdam was the city here, yes. You can also printer shop. We need more weapons, actually. It's way too profitable, which means we have a shortage. or we just go, we get the upgrades eventually anyway, but ay. Yeah, we are going to get to the next unit levels here now. And these one are going to probably... Yeah, they need even more weapons now. And pistols and so on. I don't even know how many pistols we produce, so let's see. Berlin market. I have no idea how they are called. Are they called firearms or something? So this is the weapons. Yeah, our armories are demanding huge amounts of this. Improved conditions, yes. And where are the guns? Or pistols, whatever. Here, firearms. Yeah, firearms. Yeah, we are producing them, but we are also importing from everywhere. Yep, that's a problem we have to solve. Not the Civil War again. We are not going to help them though. We have vessels to take care of that. We don't need to. Yeah, ideally it would be we get Principality of Kiev and our side here, but they really don't want to. Because we could either attack Bohemia or we could attack Poland. Both is hard. Yeah, these ones would be... Yeah, we would need to attack Bohemia. It would necessarily be Bohemia. If we can make it work, and maybe their vessels will not do much here. I have no idea what will be a disloyal vessel. What does it do? It will no longer join the wars of the Overlord and cannot be annexed. So we should use this time frame. We get the technologies for the units here. We should actually... Yeah, regulars, flintlock, pistoliers, then the cannons. Then the morale. Yep. And then we can declare war, if it works out. But that's not going to be today. Because that's too far away, I think. Local nobility power grows. Yeah, fine. We can actually scale down our stability investments here to like half. Like this. We have 85 stability. It's funny that we still have rebel problems here though. I find that very hard to accept. You should start integrating a province for us. And you as well. So, take the conquest we made. Just a few months until we have that taken. The funny thing is that we are power rank 29, 28 even right now. But we are only a duchy. So many of the kingdoms get plus 50 and the empires get plus 100 here. So we would be much higher if it were a thing. But we don't. Naval infrastructure. No, we want to stay on... State religion. Oh yes, let's get the state religion through. That would help us converting the rest very quickly. So we need to support that probably a bit. Yeah, we are going to throw a tax extension on the clergy here. Easy. 46%. And we can do this one if need be. And now we can actually do... Oh no. So we do increase opinion. Support free subjects. It's also something we can do in the worst case. And now back to military. Training fields. In all. There we go. And we saw that we need more weapons and guns. So Berlin shouldn't be the city of choice. Maybe Danzig here. And Malchin. Güstrow. Yeah, some of the outlying cities. Not the center in this case. And then the weaponsmiths here. No, we have the weapon workshop by now. So... we should max out you. You. And Königsberg and the Neumark, yes. Not Berlin. Maybe Stettin. There we go. So. That should help at least. With the worst excesses here. Ay ay ay. This is also very powerful per end game output, 20%. Because we do have a few provinces here like this one. They are making a lot of money from this. And we are selling a lot of fur actually. So that's a good thing as well. Oh, we get the tech positive again. So we are militarizing hard now. The goal is at least 40,000 standing army. The current great power, the highest one, is probably Bohemia itself, 33,000. Yes. We are going to overtake this. And 140 ducats? Nothing. These events are a bit imbalanced here. There we go. Missionary zeal. We get... we converted 4,000. Ah, nice. Actually, what do we have here in here? We do have... oh yeah, the Calvinists are pushing. They're pushing us down, actually. That's uncool. Saxon Patriots, Catholics... oh, really? So we have to constantly crack down on the Catholics here. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Despite having 86 stability. That's wild. Not even sure why they still increase here. So why is it that? Lack of pop needs. Aha. Why are they so unhappy though? No clue. We can improve our RGOs again. There we go. We need more money. That's a lot of stuff again. I mean, our pop needs here, as we can see, they are all exotic stuff that we don't have, so that's not a problem. Must be something else. Diplomatic insult. Eilig, get. Insult, casus belli. Yeah, fine. They are not going to declare war anyway. Okay, where are we? The arquebusiers are almost done. So then we can upgrade. Not even sure that we have a unit for that, because we do have mostly Landsknechte here. So probably we don't have anything in this direction. Yeah, we don't have arquebusiers, so we're going to build the new ones. When the tech is done. There we go. We need no new advisors again. Urgently. So Austria. Can I get you back in the fold again? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. So, okay, that's it. All RGOs are again upgraded. Nice. So next step, army. So tech is done in a few months. 2.8 per month. Oh, that's powerful. That's really a lot. Yeah, Bohemia is super crazy. I'm not even sure. I mean, trying to break this will lead to massive amounts of losses. Come on, another one. No, that was not the right one. I mean, wait a second. They have all these... Wait a second. Does it mean that these vessels... These vessels are disloyal? No, they would still call in Bohemia. So the problem I see here is... I'm not sure how it works. We could declare here and then these ones do not join. Because they are disloyal. Most likely. But I want these provinces. So I'm not sure what we do here. Commedia dell'arte. Monthly prestige. 4. Yeah, let's take it. A bit more prestige before the war can't hurt. And we are out of advisors again, which is bad. Okay, where's the tech? Come on. Next month. There we go. No, we can upgrade. So all Landsknechte will be upgraded to arquebusiers. Is that correct? Is that correct? Oh, this doesn't really help here. I mean, so it means that I can intentionally... Wait, Light Lancers has plus 20% morale damage taken compared to the 0% of the Age of Discovery cavalry. What? Minus 10. Why is that red? The Arquus has plus 20% morale damage taken compared to the 0% of Age of Reformation infantry. A Landsknechte unit has plus 10% damage done compared to the 0% of Age of Discovery infantry. Does anyone know how this is supposed to work? What does it supposed to tell me? So we are going to upgrade here, 880 here, and 920 here. probably the manpower is going... Yeah. 9,000. I wanted to say probably our army size increases from this upgrade. Question is just by how much, actually. And are we going to have attrition problems here again? Yeah, close to. Okay, they are calming down here now. So we are close to the unit rate on these provinces. Integration done, good. Okay, we don't have enough manpower for that army. Interesting. Wait a second, what are you good at? Dip, so you are going to assimilate. And you're going to... Yeah, lower Prussia, please. There we go. Okay, we need more manpower. We need more manpower again. But we probably are not... The cannon maker is not profitable. Training field... Okay, the training fields are not manned yet. Not all of them. But we can also make more of those. Can we still make armories? Yeah. There we go. That's more armories done. Actually, we can make a lot more armories. So we should. And wait that out, probably. Ooh. There's not enough army. And we shouldn't forget the next unit upgrade is on the horizon. Now this is the levy first. What would we actually raise if we go to levies here? Plated knights, men at arms. Maybe we are a bit outdated on these techs here. Just maybe. So maybe we have to take some technologies from the past as well. In that regard. Even independent movement. We don't care. Ay ay ay. So the deficit of manpower is going down. We do have the money though, so that's not the problem. Okay, Elftal is done. So we're going to focus on just building up everything we can in regards to army now. We have a rebellion, a culture rebellion. Kashubian. Catholic. Let's convert the Elftal here, maybe. Oh, that's fine. Go here. So many rebellions. So strong rebellions here. Danzig market is lacking paper again. Great. Oh, not great, but... Königsberg, you are still upgrading, right? Yes, you are still doing this. Do we have a city here? Actually, we should probably urbanize this region. So let's use the money we have for this. So we make a city here. Here. We don't need the fish. Sand is probably also not worth it. White game? No. This one is good. This one is good. These we keep, and this one we can also upgrade. Here we go. And then we can build those up. And we can make stuff we need there. What was that? Okay, the Hansa doesn't like us. Paper is in short supply. Cannon makers, saltpeter guilds, fishing villages. A few things are not profitable, but the cannons will probably change very soon. when we upgrade our cannons. Which is 4 technologies array, or rather 3, because this one is basically done. The pistoliers will require... They will require... Interesting that they are called pistoliers, but they don't need pistols or firearms. They just need weapons. Funny. That's my humor. Okay, what else do we have? What we can invest into? Yeah, printer shop here. We still... No, paper is the problem, not the printer. So paper workshops here. Let's max out Berlin and Potsdam again. All those which have a lot of those already. You as well. There we go. Some RGOs are back there again. What we wanted to do, I remember right now, is we wanted to push our food production. But doing this will probably be expensive. But let's do it. And all the money gone. All the money gone. But this gives us a lot of extra food again. And we are going to need it for all the urbanizing that we are doing with all the industry we do. So the irrigation gives you plus 5% food output. And we did that early game here in Freienwald. So with the livestock on it. And that's one of the main food production city locations here in our Berlin-Potsdam region. Ouch. 20 prestige is gone. And for example, Belzig can't do it because it doesn't have water available nearby. And this one... Oh yeah, we made farming villages and so on here to boost up this province as well. And also we made lumber mills here. A lot of stuff we did. We could make a cathedral here. Why not? This is a very important province for us. Can we also make something here? No, we can't. Yeah. We probably should also... Oh no, wait a second. This one is already over the cap like crazy. We should build there. We shouldn't. Do we continue? We should probably... No, wait a second. We should wait out the technology before we invest into... Before we invest more into manpower. So let's wait a bit, because we still have a lot of population... where is it? No, the soldiers are almost all filled. So that's good. So we can... Let's wait for the technology to finish. Upgrade our army. And then probably we have to invest into military again. What's going on here? Pastors losing influence. That's fine. It's just technology that we lose, right? Technology that we could use. Average literacy, 65%. That's impressive. Yeah. Wow. Ah, why do we have rebel growth here? Base value for every country 0.1. Okay. Okay, no, it's all normal. Okay, we can upgrade again. We are going to... I mean, I'm a bit worried about supply on this province here. Is it higher in Stettin? No. Is it higher here? No. It's 45 basically everywhere. So we should have this one. We should also have this one. Go here, here, here. And then we upgrade. Okay. Upgrade. Upgrade and upgrade. Okay. Let's see how heavy the impact is this time. Definitely less, as the looks of it. Yep, definitely less. Which means we can probably... Oh, wait a second. The maintenance is 950 already. No? Looks like it's finished reinforcing. Okay. Offensive, defensive. Definitely offensive. So we can keep going and make more stuff. So currently, these ones have... What's that? Ah, mercenaries, okay. So we do have 8,000, 1,800, and then 600 artillery. That's a lot. But it means that I think we want to... So we want to... Let's make let's make good numbers here. So each one is 800 here. Okay, we can't make a round number. No, we can't. Sadly. And then we make here also more pistolers here. Like this. We have to be a bit careful with the amount of stuff. Let's just focus on infantry for now. And you... Maybe we make one army with a bit more cannons, but I'm not sure how many we actually need for sieging, so... Oh, that was our money. Let's see what it does to our manpower. Let's see what it... We have 300. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. We are also almost... Yeah, we have 100 maritime presence here now. Nice. This one is going down again. Why? So this fleet, for example, is bugging out again. So we are going to reset its patrol. So the East Baltic here. That's what we want. Weakness, you get a royal marriage for now. Yes. Are you this? Are you... No, you're still a vessel. Yeah, the literacy is crazy. What's that? Something was in attrition, apparently. Yeah. Our army is costing us a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Okay, let's check if our market is still holding together with the military upkeep. So yeah, the paper is under construction, so that's not a problem. So, go... No, other way around. The cannons are still in oversupply. That's good. We could make more books, we know. Because we're also exporting them though. So we need firearms here. We are importing already. Wait a second, are we importing weapons as well? No, cannons we are trying to export, so we don't need more cannons. Where are the weapons though? At the bottom probably. Weapons are here, weaponry. Yeah, it's overpriced already, so we are already importing. So we need more. Yeah, I'm going to quit anyway soon, so have a good evening. Yeah, we need more weapons. So that's what we need to improve on. And what else do we need for these units as upkeep? So they need as firearms, weapons, and leather. Oh yeah, we are probably not making leather at all. So weapons is what we want to push further. But where do we... Not Berlin. Berlin is already more or less maxed out. So Potsdam... Potsdam? How many... Oh yeah, you have room. So... How about you go for the gunsmith? And you do have the printer workshop, the weaponsmith here. Like this. And we're out of money again. Great. And we're out of manpower. So we have to build more training facilities as well. Which means we need more weapons and we need more whatever. And we also wanted to check the tannery here, exactly. So tannery, we probably use this recipe here, for which we need sand, which we have. The tannery workshop, we are H4, right? The tanning workshop, where is that? The tanning workshop. Probably in here, right? Tools workshop, glass workshop. Not in here? Is it over here somewhere? Furniture, global fleet, port authority. And no, oh, not here either. Here we are. Where's that thing? Oh, I should have checked. Maybe it's in the military department. That would make sense, right? So, guns workshop. Oh, we also need pikemen. Oh, we can get the barracks. Huh. Shipyard, naval battery, war galleon. Am I blind? I don't see the tech. No, they're a Bohemian vessel. That's why. They vesselized that, and I can't break into this. Where is that? Here's distillery. Am I blind? Ah, here, tanning workshop. Ooh, that's relatively far down. Ooh. Not sure I like this. By the way, we need a new general. Can we somehow buy one? Oh no, we have some available. Okay. Gustav here. And you need one as well. Not nobility. Oh, let's take this one actually. Let's take a bit mobility. Yeah, this is all vassalized by Bohemia. So that's our main problem. That's why we want to prepare war for Bohemia here. Okay, we are going to get the cannons next. And I think we shouldn't just have the arquebusiers, I guess. But I'm not sure if we need also the other ones, the halberdiers. Do we need both? So the arquebusiers are 1.5 to 100%, and then what's this one? Moral damage taken, okay. And the pikemen here, what are they? I have no clue what's the difference. Probably, thus negating the power of cavalry on the battlefield. Okay, do they have some kind of special effect, or what? How does it work? Unit type. Frontage 1. And these ones. Oh, they have a better initiative there. Ah, they have different damage values here, so they can take... Ah, okay, so we do need pikemen. And we anyway want the barracks. So. And probably the heavy lances as well. I'm not sure, do we have heavy cavalry currently in our set here? Do we have... No, we only have the pistoliers. We don't have the heavy lancers. That's something we can make. Probably we should. So we go heavy lancers as well. And then we probably need the guns workshop afterwards to feed all this. What I would like is like a technology that reduces costs now. Because we are going to be so broke. We are going to be so broke from this. I think I'm going to move the morale to the end here. Like this. Is there anything in between we don't need? No. This is all military now. Oh. So the barracks is probably the upgrade to the armory, right? I should have checked this. So the barrack is the upgrade to the Korean barrack. No, the armory. Sorry, yeah. The barracks. So this costs us 1,000 soldier pops, and it will put out 50% more manpower, but also require a lot more goods that we don't have, probably. Possible religious influences. We are going to dissolve the monasteries here. Whoop. Take some cash from it. And we can try to build even more economy if we can. Yeah. All RGOs are maxed out. So we are going to continue with the irrigations here, or maybe some... Max it out here. Buildings. Let's see. We probably didn't max out the merchant quarters yet. No, we didn't. Of course not. Do we do this as well? Do we have maxed out the warehouses? No, we didn't. Wait a second. Did we go for? Yeah, we should be on all markets again. Merchant quarters. Yeah, there's also some left here. Right. Why does it not build at all? I don't get that. Yeah, we need probably some tanneries now. And then we upgrade them. So let's use our... Let's use this quarter down here. They need what? The tanneries need animals, sand, and tools. I think we have that here. No, it was clay. Yeah, doesn't matter. We could build some more over here then to use this. We could do this just. We could... the cities are probably done here, right? Yes, the cities are done. So we can make some tanneries here as well. So like here. And... Oh, wait a second. We made new cities here. So... How about some libraries? Yes. Like this. And also temples, of course. all the good stuff. And we also build... we're out of money again. Yeah, we should also build the training fields here when we can. And the armory. Yeah. So build all that stuff up. Feels good though. We're getting somewhere. I think next episode, because I'm going to make a cut here in a second, we will try to go to war. Yeah, they're down to 170,000 actually, currently. They do have all these disloyal vessels here. I'm not sure why. Combined strength of all vessels contract. This is Overlord. I'm not sure why they are considered so strong, but I'm not going to complain. They also have war with these guys here, which is probably very unfortunate for them. There's something here. So that's good for us. We can also try to... We can't, right? No, you still don't want to. Maybe we can get Austria on our side again. Yeah, let's leave. It's fine. I'm not sure when we can do this. July 75, so almost. If we can get Austria back and we can call them in against Bohemia, that would be massive. I mean, they are not super strong, but they are 40,000 strong. And we only have the Danish on our side here, which is not super much. But the Danes have like, what, 50,000 as well? Nice. So I think we can try it next. We only have 10,000 levies though, so that's not a lot. Take the religious influence here. I'm not sure what I can do with that long term. But we are going to find out. And we still need more manpower. Manpower, please. Here we go. Who's that? Did you make cities all here? No, you can... you can make training fields also in rural locations. Okay. So, what else? Yeah, armories. Can still make some more of those. We should. Everything that gives us manpower, we are going to do. We go as high as possible with the army. We are paying so much cash on this. And expand. Promote castle works, market regulations. Officer list. We don't need roads. Subjects we don't need either, so I guess we're going to just make more money here with market regulations. We could consider finishing the job here. With Saxony. Just finish the job. Finally get Magdeburg on our side here. But that would leave not a lot of aggressive expansion antagonism against Bohemia. Do we see that somewhere? I think there was a map one, right? Diplomacy, antagonism. Here we go. From us. Okay, so there are not a lot of people who feel antagonism towards us. So we could attack this. We are going to need... So we are doing one tech. We're doing one tech per year. So we will be ready in about 6 years to go to war. Which means we could sneak in Magdeburg here. So we push this. We get 1 war exhaustion. Oh, we are currently 46 towards belligerent. What did we do? What did we do? I mean, it's good because we get... I know, we don't... No, it's not good. Yeah, on the other hand, it's okay. Yeah, doesn't matter really. We don't care about belligerent here. So we can actually do the conciliatory movement. That's fine. And then we make the claim. Saxony again. Magdeburg. Yeah. So we're going to let it fail. We do have enough stability to recover from this. You get into position first here. And then we declare war. Oh, wait a second. That's our vessel already. We go here. And we go to war. Saxony, Brabant, Gleichen, Strasbourg, the Rhine, Swiednica. We don't care about any of those. We are going to call in Denmark. There we go. And get me Magdeburg. And get me Halle. And get me this one. And you are going to defend here. Easy. So that should be relatively fast. Then we're going to probably feed that into this vessel here. Or we actually make a new one. I think we're going to make 1 more vessel here. It's more helpful than having this one own both regions. Okay, very easy. Especially if they don't move troops anywhere. Come on. I'm a bit afraid of that war against Bohemia. Which we are going to do next episode. So the next stream will be on Thursday evening. Roughly the same time as today. Okay. Why is Poland here? I don't know. I have support again. We don't really need that. Ooh, tax exemption for the burghers. Is it worth it though? We get extra benefits from the merchants for 10 years. Traded? Nah, it's not worth it. The burghers are paying way too much money to us here. 340. Yep. Loyal subjects. It was the integration cost, right? Yes. Take it. Because I'm going to integrate this guy after the war. Maybe I just take this province and integrate it. That might be easier. Because we are close enough for proximity here. Oh! How did I not see that army down here? In Pirna. How did I not see that one? Are we losing this? We might. Nah, we're winning this by force. Okay. Come on, Magdeburg, please fall. Absentism. And we take the prestige hit, of course, here. Now running out of manpower again. Big problem. Halle is done. We just wait for Magdeburg now. Come on. Battlefield medic. Also useful. Come on. We just want Magdeburg here. Come on. Market regulation 4, as expected. Can you please help out wherever that is? Is that here? Is that there? Yeah, that was there. Okay. Why does Magdeburg take forever? We have been struggling with Magdeburg for like 2 centuries now. It always doesn't work out like I wanted to. Okay, we have the cannon. And there goes Magdeburg. Oh, wait a sec. What kind of trade was that for this stage? Burst of administrative thought. Okay, 10%. That's fine. We do have only 7%? Why do we only have 7% from the war here? Or do we have to wait until these are done? So we go down here. We also have to siege. Oh, this one is already sieged, so probably not. But we can go here. I know, Bohemia is also at war with these guys, okay? For whatever reason. So we move troops down here. 10%. Can we just peace out? So I just want this one. Oh yeah, they would. And we get 38 from this. Yeah, this would be a bit expensive. We could just take Halle. No, that's not. We want to have some room for Bohemia. Yeah, so like this. Give me cash. Wow, nothing. There we go. Now we recall our armies here. And then we are going to upgrade them. And who is good in military? Actually, you. We are going to integrate the rest of the Magdeburg border for us here. Oh, we got a coalition against us. Nice. I don't think anyone will do this though. We could use our diplomats here to, for example, improve here, and the others and get this out of the way. So now we can upgrade our artillery to falconets. We are going to do this, of course. And probably we are running out of manpower again. Yes! Here we go. We don't have manpower anymore. Oh boy. So all the money we have has to go into more troops. More and more stuff. If we can, at all. Not really. No. Ooh. Yeah, we're maxed out, so we are going to need the barracks, which is going to be the next tech. And that's going to be next episode. So leave a like, subscribe, and join me in the next episode when we keep going through the tech tree here and then go to war with Bohemia. That's going to be bloody. So, yeah. See you then.